So the news coming out of the UK today is that Norton Motorcycles have gone bust.
RevelatorAlf.
Hello, welcome to RevelatorAlf. Hope you enjoying the channel and the series of videos. Please like, share, subscribe, leave those comments below. Check out the website, RevelatorAlf.com. Yes, it is reported that the company owe the Inland Revenue, the tax man in the UK, over £300,000. So that has led for them to go into administration. Now, looking up the news service here, there's actually nothing on the Norton website itself, but it's actually saying that yeah, they're still struggling to pay a tax bill, and they were forced to go into administration. It's basically jeopardizes, or was put on and jeopardizes, the 100 jobs at the Norton factory in Castle Donington in the Midlands. The administrator's BDO have issued a statement by Lee Cowser saying, "We are taking all necessary steps to ensure that customers, staff and suppliers are supported through the administration process. Our job is to determine and execute the most appropriate strategy as swiftly as possible to protect creditors' interests, bearing in mind the need to minimize distress to all parties." Now, Norton were obviously a Birmingham-based company. They began making motorcycles in 1902, one of the earliest British motorcycle manufacturers, and then they have gone bust so many times. They made a revival in the last few years in providing or manufacturing premium brands with a premium price tag as well, and in recent years have been going to the Isle of Man TT races and developing their brand there and their racing motorcycles there. They've got lots of motorcycles in their ranges, of course. The V4RR, which is the TT bike, which is a really great bike. The Dominator, the Commando, 961 Cafe Racer, 961 Sport Mark II, the Atlas and Ranger and Nomad, which I particularly like, the Ranger. They got the Dominator Street, and they've got the California, the Superlight, which is a great looking bike as well, just a smaller version of the V4RR in many ways in terms of race styling. And then you got the Superlight SS. I mean, so there are lots of bikes that they're producing. They have been criticized in recent years for producing bikes that are expensive. The manufacturing has come into question, the hand-built mark, but it looks as if all these factors have taken its toll, and then the tax man have not been that forgiving on them. Now, the Inland Revenue and the government are also coming under increasing pressure this morning, because they're saying, well, the tax policy, the tax reclaiming policy for many other big companies, many big international companies, are not that great. In fact, many sports teams are allowed to get away with poor tax payments, and some might claim even evasion, but in this case they have said, no, you've got to call the administrators in, you're not paying your tax bill. Now, it's also got to be said that this just doesn't affect the Norton Motorcycle company as it stands as an individual company. The owner of the company, Stuart Garner, who bought the company and bought the rights to the company in 2008, has also had two other companies that have had to go into administration as well as his 42-bedroom Priest House Hotel in Castle Donington as well, which is very near to the manufacturer as well. Only a few months ago, Stuart Gardner was buoyant, actually saying that they're got lots of orders in and they're looking to open up a new factory as well. So that's an interesting development there. Obviously, the orders haven't been coming in, bit of cash flow issue, and they haven't been able to pay this £300,000 tax bill. They wanted more time. It hasn't been forthcoming by the Inland Revenue. Therefore, and it could mean ultimately that they are liquidated, they go completely bust, bankrupt. So it really depends. We'll wait to see what happens in the next few weeks with this, whether they can get more finances, whether they can get more investors to pay the tax bill off and continue trading. But we'll see what happened. You know, a British brand, an iconic brand that was starting to revive in recent years, was making some headway, had a mixture of classic styling, classic looks with certain models, and new styling, new technology with other models, especially with the TT sort of style racing bikes. They have gone into administration. They have gone bust. So that's it. That is the latest news coming out of the UK. Please like, share, subscribe, leave those comments below. Let us know what you think about Norton Motorcycles and what could have been done to save them. And please check out the website RevelatorAlf.com. I'll be sad to see them go if indeed they do go. You know, on all the shows that I've seen recently, I've been a fan of their bikes, been a fan of their stands. I've liked what they've tried to do, the sort of technology that they've had on their bikes. Nobody would say that they were outrageously expensive, but possibly in competition with other like brands, they were a lot more expensive. So maybe that is the final nail in the coffin for them. Who knows? I certainly hope not. Let's watch this space and see what happens. Right. Well, I'll catch you on the next video coming very, very soon. Bye now.
RevelatorAlf.